Good morning to everybody. I welcome you to my English class today. The topic A Letter to God, Part 5. Today we shall discuss about the grammar of the textbook. The topic is Let's Learn Language. Here we shall discuss about non-defining relative clauses. Before discussing the topic, we should know what is clause. Clause means khondavakya. A clause is either a simple sentence. A simple sentence may be a clause or part of a bigger sentence having subject and a predicate. Subject karta, predicate vidya. ଖଣ୍ଡବାକ୍ୟ ଗୋଟେ ସିମ୍ପଲ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ହେଇପାରେ କିମ୍ବା ଗୋଟେ ବଡ଼ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସର ଅଂଶ ବିଶେଷ ହେଇପାରେ ଯାହାର ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଥିବ ପ୍ରେଡିକେଟ ଥିବ A complex sentence may have three clauses that are noun clause, relative clause, adverb clause. Relative clauses are two types. Defining relative clauses and other is non-defining relative clause. First of all, we should know what is the difference between defined and non-defining relative clause. Example, we met some people whose car had gone out of order. Here, the antecedent is unknown. Some people. The antecedent is not known to us. So, in a defining relative clause, antecedent is unknown and the relative clause whose car had gone out of order define the antecedent some people. So, in a defining relative clause, the relative clause is used to define the antecedent. ପୂର୍ବବର୍ତ୍ତୀ noun କୁ ସେ ବିଶ୍ଳେଷଣ କରିବ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କରିବ ଚିହ୍ନାଇ ଦେବ it defines the antecedent. But you see next sentence, Mother Teresa who served mankind is referred as a saint. Here who served mankind is non-defining relative clause. It is a part of sentence, bigger sentence. Here antecedent is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa. In this sentence, antecedent is known to everybody. Mother Teresa is known to everybody. So, there is not necessary to define Mother Teresa here. Though Mother Teresa is known to everybody, so it is not necessary to define Mother Teresa. Who served mankind gives here extra information about the or additional information about the Mother Teresa. So, In a non-defining relative clause, it is not necessary to define the actors that. So, the RC who served mankind is non-defining relative clause. You should remember some important points about non-defining relative clause. A non-defining relative clause does not define or identify its antecedent. A non-defining relative clause does not define or identify its antecedent. ପୂର୍ବବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ନାଉନକୁ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କରିବ ନାହିଁ, describe କରିବ ନାହିଁ. It gives extra additional information about its antecedent. Next, comma is used before and after NDRC, non-defining relative clause. For example, Mother Teresa, comma, who served mankind, comma, is referred as a saint. In a non-defined relative clause, comma is used before and after the relative clause. Next, that is never used as relative pronoun in NDRC, non-defining relative clause. That relative pronoun is ବ୍ୟବହୃତ ହେବ ନାହିଁ. Next, common relative pronouns used before non-defining relative clause are who, whose, which, and when. Next, sometimes relative pronoun may be hidden. बेड़े बेड़े a relative pronoun लुचिकी रहता है. Example is the house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. Instead of comma, here hyphen is used. So, in this complex sentence, relative clause is the only one in the entire valley. Here, the relative pronoun which is hidden. So, we can say the house which was the only one in the entire valley sat on the crest of a low hill. Here, main clause is the house sat on the crest of a low hill. The relative clause is which was the only one in the entire valley. In this way, the relative pronoun is hidden, may be hidden in the complex sentence as non-defining relative clause. Next, we see use of relative pronouns. I said you before, relative pronouns are different kinds. Who, whose, that. These relative pronouns are used for persons. Which, that. These relative pronouns used for things. That is the only relative pronoun which is used for persons and things. Now, combine two sentences making one in a relative clause. You see, my mother is going to host a TV show on cooking. One sentence. She cooks very well. Another sentence. Now we join these two sentences into one and make a complex sentence, and one of it may be a relative clause. Before making it, we should find out which is the identical noun here. In these two sentences, identical noun is my mother. In the second sentence, identical pronoun used instead of my mother. So we can replace she by appropriate relative pronoun who. Instead of, in place of she, who is used. Now relative clause is who cooks very well. After forming the relative clause, you should find out the antecedent. Antecedent means purvavarti noun or pronoun. So now you place the relative clause after the antecedent. My mother. Now the complex sentence is my mother, comma, who cooks very well. Next, another comma is here, is going to host a TV show on cooking. Here, now the complex sentence is formed and relative clause is who cooks very well. Next, our institution is highly popular. It works for public welfare. In these two sentences, first find out identical noun or pronoun. Our institution in the first sentence and it is placed before this sentence. It is used our institution and it. These are identical noun and pronouns. So we first replace it with appropriate relative pronoun. Our institution is a thing. So in place of it, which is used? Which? Now relative clause is formed which works for public welfare. Then you move the relative clause after the antecedent. So the complex sentence will be our institution which works for public welfare is highly popular. Here, which works for public welfare relative clause, our institution is highly popular main clause. You see next sentence. Satish scored a goal in the last minute. He was fortunate. First sentence, second sentence. Now combine these two. Find out identical noun and pronoun Satish and in second sentence he. So Satish is a person. In place of he, we can use who. By using who, the relative clause will be who was fortunate. Relative clause who was fortunate. Now you put the relative clause after antecedent Satish. Then the answer will be Satish, who was fortunate, scored a goal in the last minute. Next, now you see Mother Teresa is referred as a saint. One, she served mankind. Another sentence. First, find out the identical noun or pronoun. Mother Teresa, she. You use appropriate relative pronoun who in place of she. So the relative clause is who served mankind. Now you put the relative clause after the antecedent Mother Teresa. Now the complex sentence is Mother Teresa who served mankind is referred as a saint. Next, another example. I often go to Mumbai. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. Here, identical noun in first sentence Mumbai, second sentence Mumbai. So, we replace Mumbai from the second sentence. Here, it is not a person, it is a things, place. So, we use which in the place of Mumbai. Then the relative clause is which is the commercial capital of India. So, you see, antecedent in the first sentence at the last end of the sentence. So, just you add the relative clause after the antecedent, which is the commercial capital of India. So now the answer is I often go to Mumbai, which is the commercial capital of India. Next sentence, next example. These sports persons are going to meet president. Another sentence, their performance has been excellent. Here you see identical noun or pronoun. These sports persons and they are. We replace there by relative pronoun, appropriate relative pronoun. So, we use in place of there whose. Now, relative clause is formed. Whose performance has been excellent. So, you place the relative clause after the antecedent. These sports persons. The answer is these sports person whose performance has been excellent are going to meet the president. Dear student, you should remember when making a complex sentence, you should put comma before and after the non-defining relative clause. The English class today is over. Thank you all for watching English class today. This is a difficult topic. Non-defining relative clause, how to form. You should watch the video carefully, mindfully, and then you should do your answer. Thank you all again.